impressed. I mean, really the last two games, our second unit has done a nice job for us. It was the fourth quarter, both quarters. I mean, the third and the second and the fourth last game, and again tonight. The second and the fourth. The second unit with Lou and Kevin and Gallo, Solomon and Big O. Tonight they broke it open again for us, and it's good to get that combination going and some chemistry and have some healthy players where we can get a flow with both units. But they were great again tonight.
Specifically from Onyeka, what did you like about just his activity out there?
Just energy. I thought he did a good job in the first half, bringing energy, rebounding the basketball, defending the basket. He did a good job of making his reads up on the pick and roll and really playing off of Gallo. Teams are switching. They're playing small ball against us, and a lot of times they are trying to front the post. He has to make the proper read when teams are double teaming like that. He did a really good job tonight on both ends of the floor, setting screens, playing off of Gallo and Lou. And, I thought he was really the difference in the game tonight.
Thank you.
Caleb Johnson.
Coach, can you speak to the credit guys like Coach Hill, among others, deserve for the growth that we're seeing out of Onyeka?
Absolutely. I've spoke about that, and it's not just one of our assistants. All of our guys have done a great job in keeping our players ready to go. With all the injuries that we've had, and players having to step in and play in meaningful games, that doesn't and play well. It doesn't just happen by accident. Our coaches are working with our guys. They are conditioning our guys. They are, putting in extra time with these guys throughout the season so that when they do get their opportunity, they can take advantage of that. So it's a credit to all of our coaches, Coach Hill, Coach Gent, Coach Mel, Nate. All of our guys have done a great job with our players.
Brandon Harper.
Great win tonight, Coach. Just talk about your front court guys' ability to kind of neutralize a guy like DeAndre Ayton. 7 points, only 8 rebounds. Just talk about your guys collectively being able to kind of make him sort of a non-factor tonight.
Well, it was team defense tonight. We knew Booker and Chris Paul were ahead of the Snakes, for them, and they are a very efficient team. They execute well on the offensive end of the floor. They have a lot of weapons. So it wasn't just one guy. We had to play team defense, and we had to be connected out there defensively. We knew that they played last night. They played an overtime game. We know how difficult that is. To come in on a back-to-back and play against a team who's sitting there ready for you. So we wanted to keep pressure and make them just earn everything they got over the top. Keep the pressure on them defensively as well as offensively, forcing them to get back and looking to attack if we had something early. If not, make them defend. And we felt like we wore them down the second half, and things just started to open up for us. So it was, really a team effort. I thought the guys tonight did a great job of executing game plan.
Chris Kirshner.
Hey, Nate, what do you feel like this team proved tonight against this team that came in #1 in the West?
That's what we talked about. This team had the best record in the league, and we knew they were a dangerous team. For us, just try to take advantage of being at home. Defend home court. Trying to send a statement and all of that. We're focused on the game in front of us. Sending statements and all of that is for you guys to write. We wanted to win the game, defend home court. And we knew that it was a good team coming in here. We were going to have to play a good game. So we're not about any message other than focusing on winning the game.
Sarah.
Nate, I know we talked the other day about you guys kind of getting potentially healthy at the right time. Does this win kind of demonstrate what a fully healthy Hawks team can do, though, just considering the depth that you can now utilize on that bench?
Well, I hope so. We are, having to adjust and try to build some chemistry with all these guys coming back. And, we're hoping to get, a couple more guys back here soon. But, what we're trying to do is just build chemistry. And, going down the stretch with both units, and the sooner we can get guys back and we can get a rotation where I can feel comfortable, they can feel comfortable with a rotation. We can, establish an identity with the full roster. Those are the things that we are having to work on at the end of the season here. So it was good I thought they executed the game plan tonight with the pressure defensively. We showed the depth that we had tonight. But again, it's just one game. We need to get out of here and go up to Indiana and play a good ball game there.
Thank you.
Christos.
Hello, Coach. Congratulations on the win and the performance as well. Speaking
Thank
for
you.
Onyeka, what was the most impressive part of his performance, and did you expect for him to make a step up at this point of the season?
Well, a young guy like that, playing in, he seems to get better, each time he steps out on the floor. And you don't really put any pressure on a young guy like that. You let him go out there and play. You want him to bring energy. As I told him, at this time of the season, for a young guy to get out on the floor, he doesn't get as much rope as he would early in the season. Because we're going down the stretch. We have bigs in Gallo and John and Clint that are going to get the bulk of the minutes. But in order for him to stay out on the floor, he has to limit his mistakes. And I thought tonight he did that. He had one illegal screen, but for the most part, every other time on both ends of the floor, offensively as well as defensively, he was in the right place and the right spot out on the floor. And, as long as he continues to play like that and show that type of growth, he'll get minutes. But this year's basically a year for him to get his feet wet and get out there and just play.
Thank you very much.
Chris Kirschner.
What do you think it says about this team that you were able to put up over 130 and no one on the team scored over 20?
I think if you have a good, we talk about that all the time, is ball movement. You pass the ball to the open man and make defenses work. Tonight we knew that we were going to have to play in our third and fourth option. Phoenix does a good job of taking away your first and second option. So you have to get ball movement and get to your third and your fourth option. And that requires you to move the ball. Anytime you have good ball movement with guys like we have that are capable shooters, it's going to put pressure on teams, and everybody will have the opportunity to be successful in that type of system, which is what we're trying to build.
Alexander.
Coach, congratulations on the big victory, both against the number one team in the Western Conference and with the big difference in terms of points. How do you feel about the game? And also, what do you think about Bogdan Bogdanovic is playing generally? He seems to be